The Perry Logan Show is not brought to you by another maimed kid for gun control.
Hi, I'm another maimed kid for gun control. Another kid hurt in the countless accidents in which the children of America are being maimed by guns. Thank you, gun guys. We would salute you if we could. We know it's a small price to pay for your guns. Rights.
Maimed Children for Gun Control, a group growing day by day as gun mayhem starts to go up again.
Well then, did you go down to Earth in disguise and walk amongst the people of America circa June 13th, 2013 and find out the skinny? I did, Thomas, as you well know. And what's the deal? Thomas, it breaks my heart to tell you they are writing things in secret code. What are you talking about, Benjamin? This is no time for jokes. Thomas, you fool. The people of the United States are totally snookered by corporate propaganda. Corporate propaganda. I tried to warn them. I know you did. We tried to warn them, but they're just too dumb. And now, they're afraid to talk. They write things in weird little code and send each other these electronic messages. What the hell's an electronic message? It's another way they found of getting themselves into trouble, and their government garners this information, harvests it as Satan might harvest sin. Now don't go all religious on me, Benjamin, but even the most talkative and bold people in America at this time, such as Austin's austere Perry Logan. Austin's austere Perry Logan, more of a god than a man. Even Perry is afraid to talk. In fact, I hear, even as we speak, Perry is doing a show in which he talks about how he's afraid to talk. Well, you know, that's sheer Perry Logan. I'm glad to hear him speaking out about all that gun crap. I'll say, apparently the gun manufacturers have convinced many Americans that we inserted a plug for a commercial product into the Bill of Rights. Stupidest idea I ever heard. You can say that again. I said it's the stupidest idea I ever heard. I, for one, am looking forward to kicking these people's butts when they come to heaven. You and me both, Thomas. How about some more hash? Oh yeah.
Hey. Gosh, you look like you need healing. I think you need a healing, brother, sister. So here goes. We are going to start the show with a little much needed healing. Heal, brothers and sisters, heal. Oh my God, Perry Logan came onto his show, he tried to heal us, he hit us in the forehead, and now we're going down some kind of cosmic tube. Wouldn't you know, only the Perry Logan Show would start with a trip down a cosmic tube. Pretty cool. Welcome to another episode in which Austin's intrepid Perry Logan goes down the very throat and gullet of the fascism which is America today. Today being June 13th, 2013. Thank you for watching. Sorry about this going down the gullet of fascism thing, but don't you see how far we've fallen in just 10 or so years? Well, attend. Just a few years ago, it was totally different. We weren't having the fascist takeover. It was totally different. Whatever you say about Bill Clinton, he did not have a kill list. He was not obsessed with secrecy to an almost psychotic degree. He did not prosecute whistleblowers at new levels, did not protect traitors and brigands, did not farm people out for torture. Farm people out for torture? I said farm people out for torture, a very bad thing. Did not claim the right to kill anyone anywhere, did not give our stuff away at secret meetings. You're talking about how I sold out the public option at secret meetings with farm. That and other things, Obama. Bill Clinton was not psychotically secretive as you are. Bill Clinton was declassifying documents. Obama is reclassifying everything. Bill Clinton did not claim the right to kill anyone anywhere, did not give our stuff away at secret meetings, did not have his followers call everyone racist every 5 bloody minutes, did not sign the Patriot Act, did not sign the NDAA, and did not continue and exacerbate the worst policies of the worst administration ever. The worst policies of the worst administration ever? Is that me? Shut up, you little twit! Why don't you go beat a dog or something?
This country's going to the dog.
Hello, Sammy. Hello, Sammy Winnie.
Throw the ball, Perry!
It's June 6th, 2013. I want to thank my audience for watching and tell them I love them, but I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to because, you see, on this day, millions of Americans realize we are living in a true surveillance state. It just came out the Obama administration was asking for tons of emails of Verizon users. It was, as the ACLU said, beyond Orwellian. It's true. Barack Obama has gone beyond Orwell and into a realm of spying on citizens that would make the late great George Orwell spin in his grave. So here I am. I want to talk to my audience. I want to tell them this big news and share my many incredible solutions to these problems. But you see, we're living in such a surveillance state, I'm afraid to talk. You must understand, I, Perry Logan, am not sure I can do my show in any normal way. I'm just going to have to stand here and think. Check it out. There's just too much surveillance. I just can't talk. So I'm up on the internet on June 6th, 2013, and I'm asking my comrades, what's with the weird orthographical tricks? If you travel in lefty circles, or you go to Huffington Post, which we affectionately call HuffPo. HuffPo. Hey, love HuffPo. Kind of a corporate lefty website where lefties go, and here's something funny I noticed. People on the internet are using strange orthographical tricks, i.e. changing their spelling and inserting odd characters into the text. What up with that? Hi. Welcome to the surveillance state. That's why I am weighing every word. I'm afraid to talk. We are so into the surveillance state insanity. This is, we're having fun. And we're having fun inside a sort of surveillance-y, fascist-y state. Hey, rock solid truth. Here on June 6, 2013. We're like there are people listening. They could finish my sentences. I had to kind of goose myself, as it were. Metaphor? I had to metaphorically goose myself. That's my story.
to come here and even talk. It's scary. Ooh. Hey, oh, ha, trying to laugh through our tears, and in this particular show called Scared to Talk, laugh through our fears. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. Yeah, I'm scared. Could I just come out of the closet of being a fearful person? Fearful people, come on out of the closet, along with our gay brothers and sisters. Everyone should come out. Fearful people, however, of all genders and persuasions and colors. We're all afraid because, of course, that's how you feel in a fascist society. See, that's how you feel in a fascist society. Benito Mussolini. Why, yes, in a fascist society, now we know, right? We feel fear. And I think that now on June 6, 2013, just trying to be intense. If you are not in fear, you are not real. Here's a little number I wrote called, "If you aren't in fear, you are not real." That's right, it's the motto of this show. If you are not in fear, you are not real, or at least are not aware that we're living in a bloody fascist dictatorship. I know it's weird. I know it's weird because you think, well, we're pretending otherwise, aren't we? Yes, welcome to the USA, the nation that pretends otherwise.
You're sure as hell right about that, Perry.
Well, shoot me in the face, it's Dick Cheney.
Well, shoot me in the face, it's Dick Cheney. Well, shoot me in the face, it's Dick Cheney. Well, shoot me in the face, it's Dick Cheney. Hey, everybody, watch this.
Ha, bet you didn't know I could do that, huh? Well, that should put you into a state of fear. I, Dick Cheney, am sure as hell the kind of guy who wants you to live in fear. I'm a fascist, and I love Obama's drone program. That's because Obama is a goddamn fascist too.
Dick.
You heard me, Obama. You're a goddamn fascist too.
Oh, Dick. Just because I have a kill list?
Yes, Obama.
Just because I multiplied your illegal drone strikes beyond belief?
Yes, Obama. Stop tormenting me. Yes, Obama, I love your drone program. You did better than me. You're a true Darth Vader. You're a Cheney. You're my brother, Obama. You're a Cheney.
And you're my brother, Dick. You're a Nazi.
Well, fascist anyway.
Hey, let us stop fighting. We all live in a surveillance state. Listen to Perry Logan. It's my act. Take it or leave it. We're all living in a fascist state. You can sing along if you dare. You can sing along if you're not afraid of being hurt. We all live in a fascist state. And that's where we're all scared. I, for example, am somewhat scared to talk. I'm scared to talk, therefore I'm going to do my whole show in song. Oh, never mind. But there is some little sand grain of reality within the pearl of this show. My show, I can call it a pearl. Within the pearl of the show is a sand grain of reality, as always. And it is, as almost always these days, grim news. More grim, outrageous, outlandish news that upsets the tummy.
news that induces gastric distress. That's why I kind of envy people who just don't care about politics. And I do not look down on these people. Oh, yes, he does. I envy people who don't care about politics, especially since we're living in Nazi land. One of my purposes these days is the grim, just Orwellian, cosmic, awful task, just kind of assigned it to myself, of saying, we got to just speak the truth, that our government has gone all fascist. It's like, come over, all fascist. It would be one of my central messages, to the point where Yes. Well, but there I was up on the internet at certain selected websites. Choice, distinguished choice, high grade, progressive websites, of which there are a handful that I know about on the web, and I couldn't help but notice in the comment sections where I blend with the crowd, observing what the people of America are saying. At least the people I consider worth listening to. And it is simply true, though, that many of the commenters on a place like Huffington Post, I don't think they're any crazier than any other place. They type funny. They use the keyboard really funny. And I'm not talking about the familiar internet acronyms like LOL. I love LOL. Possibly because it's the only one I can remember. Never mind about that. But I mean, these people are like just orthographical tricks. Look at, you see what I mean? People are typing things in a weird way, substituting odd symbols, inserting spaces between letters, breaking up words, and doing everything possible to avoid being seen by the authorities. Well, does this speak volumes? Never did I see such a... And I'm not making fun of these people. I hope you realize I'm not really giggling and laughing at the folks who are typing things in a funny way on the internet. And this is an emblem for me of just how freaking paranoid America is now. I kind of was like came of age, you might say, in the 60s. Among other things, I was not like taking credit for anything that happened there, but there I was, at least sitting there in the 60s. And we were kind of paranoid. I will confess it. Possibly because they were sending us off to die, do you think? It made some of us a little paranoid that they were sending us off to die. In ways, we had it good. We had good prospects economically, but they really did say, the price you have to pay to enjoy the fruits of empire is go kill some people who never did nothing to us. That's what happened. And those folks, of course, were, if we weren't America, we would say they handed us our ass. If we weren't America, we would say that the people of Vietnam handed us our ass, even as we well nigh destroyed their nation. Now, I don't think the commies are the good guys or anything like that, but we were really bad, and we were really paranoid is the point. And what I'm saying now is here, whoa, many years later, and here I am, like totally stunned that I'm still around. Definitely thought I was going to die in Vietnam, never mind. Okay, well now, okay, the government is, at least one thing has changed. The government is now not sending a generation off to die. They're messing with them in other ways. They are messing with young folks, and the young folks are justly angry at my generation. Sorry. I don't want to get into it. Okay, but here we are, where paranoia is, in my opinion, many, many times more justified than it was in the 60s. Yeah, so I'm saying if you're paranoid, you're off the hook with me. This is the Afraid to Talk show. Well, by God, can you imagine me trying to shut up? It's not easy. It's not easy. I should kill you all for laughing at that.
And now, Professor Perry Logan of Surveillance State University teaches Speech 101.
Yeah. Quiet down, you bastards. This is not really a Professor Perry Logan here at Surveillance State University. With Speech 101, okay, here's the first thing. Really gotta watch out for words the government thinks mean you're a terrorist. It's that bad. So help me, it's that bad. That some of the many, just countless weird, super secret, shadowy agencies that now are just like harvest data about us. This is their own term. Listen, in Speech 101, you gotta understand anything you say will be held against you. Anything you say, to speak more precisely, will be heard, recorded, apparently, in like super giga tetrabyte computers of our own government, your tax dollars at work. With the help, of course, of the big corporations who are behind the whole thing, okay? So, here, Speech 101 would just have to warn you there are certain words which apparently, honestly, it's like reality rearing its ugly head in the Perry Logan show. Apparently, there are real agencies who are really listening to us, not a story, not a fantasy, and there are certain words which you better be careful. Okay, it's the truth. And you know, as you might expect, I'm not going to say any of these words. What, you think I'm that? Okay, I know I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb, okay? Here, listen to this. You deserve that. Perry. Thanks, Perry. Well, Speech 101 would just tell you avoid certain words. If that doesn't prove, okay, I guess it doesn't literally prove, but I do say sensible people, I think somewhat sensible people are careful of what they say. Welcome to the USA, circa June 16th, 2013, where we really are. Careful what we say. Careful what we say. Or write. So, and this is a show where I'm just noticing how did this happen? You know, it just kind of happened right in front of us, didn't it? Yeah. The real event or news story precipitating this wonderful show. Like a sand grain precipitates a pearl. Okay, got that? Is that the Obama folks, a story came out. I believe in the Guardian, the UK Guardian, a story came out. It was like, oh, guess what? The Obama folks are like spying on our tiny little arses like nobody's business. I keep telling you, the man is a fascist.
The man is a fascist?
The man is a fascist. Heal. We are a nation that needs healing as we sink into a weird, self-denying form of fascism. Okay, so we're going to have a moment of healing here. Hang on now. This might hurt a bit.